Tundra. And I think, well, without a doubt, but do you sort of agree with the panel? This looks better for TSM, right? We got Bryle, he's on his Invoker.
Thank God.
He's going to have so much more fun this game as opposed to being on the miserable old Viper last game. This time around, he's going to get to press some buttons.
I mean, he's going to have more fun. We're going to have more fun. The viewers are going to have more fun because they don't just have to watch a Viper after laning phase who's behind insufferably lose. So yeah, it looks like it could be a lot better here for sure. They do have to be careful of not falling behind, though. That is one thing. The Tundra, if they do get ahead, they do have a lot of ways to punish this draft. While on the flip side, if TSM gets ahead, they have a lot of ways to punish as well, too. They have these Klims catches. They have these great ways to play aggressively. And honestly, I'm just gassed because Bryle, he has impressed a lot with these unorthodox Invoker builds. Okay. I think most people have looked... Yeah. They saw these builds. He went like Boots of the Bearing, Solar Crest, even like Pipe and stuff like that. Very different. Thompson has done this in some of his pubs as well, where he looks to play much more with his team lately. So. And
has Bryle been winning when he does these sort of builds?
He won. I believe he won at least 1 or 2 of them. I'll check just to be exactly sure.
Oh, we're gonna see some early bit of action here in the river. Kasane, he looks to be the one to take the brunt of the attack as Tundra. They'll chase up for him. Jump forward for 9. It'll be first blood for 9 on the mid Ricky.
Okay, well that's painful. That is definitely not something that you want to see when you are playing this Invoker versus Ricky, because Invoker already can't push. He struggles immensely to push some of these high HP regen heroes out of lane like this. Give it a Ring of Health.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a super fast Ring of Health for that first Blood Gold.
Yeah. So Bryle, let's see how he's able to play with his early Forge Spirits. That's the thing is too, Ricky's actually a hero that can kill these early Forge Spirits that sometimes these Invokers can secure a lot with. What'd you say?
Well, a little bit of a saving grace. They did get his courier. So 9 won't actually be able to get the Ring of Health.
It comes back fast.
I mean, I guess 20. Yeah, but sure, it's not like he's able to get it out at the secret shop in preparation.
Fair.
Because he's going to hit the gold, but he's also, yeah, he wasn't able to have it kind of hang around out on the map.
Yeah.
So that will push back the Ring of Health.
Yeah.
Even though he's going to get such a fast timing on the gold for it.
Looking at some of these side lanes, I mean, 33, this was kind of like the last hero. We were sitting over here and we're like, which one is it? Is it the Visage? Is it the Enigma? Something like that. He ends up going with the Enigma, just going to be denying a lot of that farm. Sure, he's into these counters, but he's just the aura carrier. And yes, they have, I think what Kezu was mentioning was the key thing that I was looking at too is there's a Nightstalker and a Ricky. Ricky's going to be scouting, looking for this beast in Rubik. Nightstalker's going to be initiating it, giving 33 perhaps opportunities to get some black hole potential to this game.
And overall, what do you sort of make of the decision to go with the Marcy carry for Tomato? Do you like this as the carry that's going to be having the buffs up of the Beastmaster's aura and the Lakatooth the Invoker? This is a good carry to sort of rally behind?
I think you know my opinion a bit on the carry, Marcy. I'm not the biggest fan. I think it has certain games where it can thrive, but it does take time to get online. And I feel like when you're playing versus Tundra, time isn't usually something you really want to give them so much. They're very good at utilizing and being greedy.
Okay. You would say it takes more time to get the carry Marcy online as opposed to the carry Nightstalker?
Yes. Yeah. Because the Nightstalker is just going to have a free lane.
Yep.
You can't actually really bully him by any means with like a Beastmaster Rubik. And then as soon as it hits nighttime, he's going to be able to pressure himself onto the two of you. So yeah, for me, I think Skitter should have a very free time. He also has Snaking's Mirana, who secures every time for him, gives him like the best lane possible. And Marcy's just naturally going to get slowed down. There's an Enigma. There's Eidolons. He's going to get these denies constantly, even if he doesn't get the last hit denies. So for me, I do like kind of all 3 lanes that Tundra have set themselves up with. It's just how much is Bryle going to be able to do with some of these Sunstrikes and whatnot if he does find them. Not the easiest form of early setup for him either. And this game, it's actually him going for a Midas, so he's not going to go down that other route that I saw.
All right, well, let's see indeed if they sort of get the time for that Midas build to pay off. As you say, Tundra, they can tend to get the lead a bit early against their opponents, which can make it a bit difficult for the comebacks. Top lane, try to go for Aramis, but yeah, nice cookie there. Making sure that he catches the 2 of them with the stun. Neither White Mon or Tomato will be able to keep punching into him despite the glimpse back, so Aramis is fine.
So yeah, the 2 games that he did play it, he did end up winning. I didn't get to catch the entirety of those 2, but yeah, the 2 games that he didn't go the Midas build, that he went the more team fighting route, he did end up winning, so. See if the Midas will pay off, because it's going to be a slower one, since he's playing versus this Ricky who has free reign, free control. And Ricky might honestly be able to farm a lot of Forge Spirits.
Top lane, they're going to be able to get back in. Cooking his shadow blast, that's Whitemon gone. Tomato's going to try and stand his ground against the 2 of them, but he's got to run.
They don't even finish. I mean, that actually might feel like worse than dying. He's sitting up here with 40 HP.
I guess you can stick around and just hope the Disruptor brings some regen in. I mean, what's the plan to recover from this low HP? Yeah,
he's going to have to drop a salve.
Yeah, he's got a salve coming.
Yeah, he has to use his own salve, his own money for it. Okay, so that definitely doesn't feel as bad to die. But still, getting significantly bullied. Tundra already free farming all 3 lanes. Oh. Alright, this will be fine. If you're able to get kills in an Enigma lane like this, too, it's such a big deal. You're preventing farm, you're getting set up for success. 33 is about to have Arcane Boots finished.
Oh, looks like bottom lane, Snaking got incredibly close to being taken down there by Kasani and Ari.
He has regen for himself, too, so he actually just got delivered a salve, so he's going to be able to come back in. This might catch them off guard if they are not aware of Snaking coming back, because he was super low. They might think he went back to base. Ari's playing very aggressively here.
Snaking.
Snake shows up.
Getting in from the side with the Starstorm. I'm more than happy to trade with Ari and try and mess up this pull, and indeed we'll be able to aggro it, Snaking.
And we're seeing the build. Kasani, Pano was talking about as well, too. I don't like when people overreact when they see the Beastmaster versus Night Stalker matchup and you just completely forego the Helm of Dominator.
On top.
Nice cookie.
They're going to get in onto Tomato and stick charges. My goodness, there. A couple of, I believe, what the damage blocks coming in on those last few Eidolon hits onto Tomato. We'll keep him safe, but again, just getting harassed incredibly low. And we'll rely on the sidekick to heal up a bit, but definitely not proving to be a fun lane for the carry Marcy right now.
No.
A lot of pressure.
And now they have, I mean, they have Arcane Boots now, too, on Tundra. So Aramis and 33, they can do this. Every time their spells are up, they can pose a kill threat onto this Marcy or just kill the Disruptor himself, too. An excellent start.
Look at that as well, just how much money Whitemon's had to spend in this lane.
Yeah. An amazing start for Tundra. Now it's nighttime. So Skater already having a free lane. Now he can even pose kill threat onto Kasani. And yeah, I mean, I would like if Kasani just at least goes for the Dominator, and then he can adapt afterwards. Building the full Helm of Overlord is definitely a concern.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well, we'll see.
attack.
9, I believe the Meteor Hammer is going to be done. He even just snatches the regen rune in Bryle's face.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So now he can start applying a good chunk of pressure here onto the mid tower. Bryle's held his own, though. The important thing. He's actually gotten pretty much the same farm. So Midas timing, it'll be pretty good.
Are fortified.
9, I believe that was his glyph. Preventing any damage and landing a nice Meteor Hammer.
Kasani. Just got to be a bit careful now during this night time.
They're just spamming him down.
Making sure that he doesn't feel safe to step up.
He doesn't have a raindrop. So this spam, it actually does add up. Ari, he absolutely does have one when he's playing versus the Night Stalker spam. So Kasani, another round of it with Snaking could just kill him.
As 9
hits him.
Continues to be annoying here in the mid. Just setting up these hammers onto Bryle.
With the 2k lead just off of these lanes.
A very, very convincing early advantage here. Ari's going to be around maybe to see if he can help Bryle set something up onto 9, but it's a bit tricky.
Definitely not an easy kill by any. He's quite tanky on this Ricky. 1000 HP, 8 armor, and he's just finding the angles. They're going to be able to stop this one. Nope.
Same time top lane. Tomato. He'll commit in to try and help fight here as they'll look towards 33. They're coming with the Dispose, but 33's able to step out the range of the Sunstrike. Tomato's trying to chase Aramis. Will attempt with the body blocks, but Tomato gets around him. Doesn't matter. Still can't keep the gap closed onto 33. They'll lose Whitemon. And Tomato not quite able to take down the Enigma in return.
He's going to have this
As
slow
bottom
timing
lane
for Battlefield. Kasani, he stepped up.
Won't look to dive the tower for now, but still just bullying back this Beastmaster, keeping him very low consistently in the bottom lane.
Bryle actually has to go for this like Wex build so that he can actually clear the creep wave so he doesn't lose his tower. Because most of the time when you see these Invokers, it's 4-0-4. You want to get your double Forge Spirit as fast as possible. Him going for Wex is, I actually think it is literally because of that. Like he has to try to just stop the push, otherwise he loses his tower.
And top 9, he's ready to start making moves.
Oh man, this is a devastating start here for TSM. Tomato's still level 5.
And soon he might not have his tower. 9 is going to start piling the pressure on. Throws a hammer down.
A level, I mean, Marcy's all about, of course, getting those levels, but also farm, of course. But levels is the most important thing. It's 8 minutes and 30, and he's not 6.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Snaking
attack.
already doing preventative measures, 2 for the catch-up. He blocks out some camps. He's scouting out Ancients. Should be able to leap TP. No roar available. They're all just under-leveled.
And they're going to have to find some way, TSM, to sort of recover on these side lanes. You know, mid Brawley's done all right, got a good timing on the Midas, but you know, he also needs time on top of that. Something that Tundra may not be willing to give TSM this game.
Don't think so. They have lots of ways to get on him, too. So you're very fragile as this Invoker this game versus the NS and the Riki. These heroes just bypass everything to you.
I see 9. He's ready to start hunting up top again.
He's very active on this.
Narrow miss.
Nice double stun.
Very, very nice. Opens the fight there. Gets the 2-man stun into the 2-man blast. They'll turn Ferrari. They'll go for the hero that's separated from the other ones. And indeed, they'll be able to dive in and take him. Ari goes down. Tomato and Whitemon, they have to run.
He has to use the Unleash just to literally run away.
I mean, Nine's going to keep eyes on him here.
Sure will. Meteor Hammer.
I mean, if Tomato hangs around to farm this camp, he might regret it. The hammer connects. They jump forward. They'll commit with the kisses. They've got him. Tomato taken down.
Aramis is level 6.5 already. I mean, Marcy just hit 6. Beastmaster's not 6. Oh, and
I mean, honestly,
quickly crumbling.
That top lane as well. Aramis, you know, hats off to him. He's been playing fantastic. I feel like it's been multiple times that he's hit like these 2-man cookies in this lane. They just weren't prepared to deal with Aramis and his cookies this morning or this afternoon. 6-0, 4K lead. Tundra, they're crushing it on all accounts.
They're losing their towers. Like, top tower, Eidolons are going to start pushing. Mid tower is nearly dead. Snay, can they at least punish this Mirana? But doesn't even look like they can get a kill on him. Brow's just going to finish off the tower. Can they be a deny? They cannot.
Nope. Nine's got it. More money for him.
This is a devastating start.
Losing your tower this early as well. This Ricky's going to be all over the place. Good luck keeping an area of your map safe for Tomato to farm in. It's not going to be fun for TSM.
And Kasane, he's made the choice to commit to go for the drums of Slom. And there's a lot of stun and silence this game. There's a Riki Cloud. There's a Night Stalker who's going to run on you. Even once he if and when he gets it, of course, there's going to be answers. This is going to be very difficult for TSM. It's going to have to be like sit back and farm and hope.
Top, Ari just trying to pick up some XP from this lane, but Aramis and 33 are waiting for him. He's got the stick charges, but yeah, he's going to have to back right up. This tower's about to go down. Meanwhile, down bottom 9, continuing to pick up the kills. 4-0-1.
What do? I mean, 9 may even just be able to go for the straight defusal before buying the shard. It's an amazing shard game since he's playing versus with the Mirana versus all these squishy heroes. Playing Disruptor on the back foot, I mean, we talk about it ad nauseum. It's incredibly difficult because you're just getting chased down and you don't really do anything.
Ari's sticking around there. I'm pretty sure he's going to die.
Sure is. They're crumbling.
How on earth do they get themselves out of this kind of hole that they've ended up in?
This
8-0, 5K lead for Tundra.
This was a bit of my worry when I see Bryle going for the Midas in this type of game. Because he wants to farm, they want to catch up. They'll catch
and they've got the Roar. I mean, this will at least be a kill. But as we've seen in many Tundra games, you know, Snake King dying, at the end of the day, that's all just part of Tundra's plan.
Absolutely. He's just being annoying. He's scouting, giving information, sapping XP. It's level 7 on this Mirana. Yeah, Snay is higher level than the Marcy. As that 5 position. And Ari again.
That's going to be another one. Nine's got a DD rune.
If you can see me, you're already.
Oh boy. 5-0-1. This Riki pick.
That's going to be such a quick defusal after the hammer, and
everyone's food at that point. Whitemon, do they have a tome for him? They don't. I mean, Whitemon is level 4.
It's a tough life for Whitemon. Give the man some XP.
Man. I mean, they got to try to make... They don't have Static Storm, though, so...
Anyway, look at this with 33 as well. He says, hey, you know what? We're having a good game. I'm going to get the Blink Dagger earlier in the build this time.
Why not?
Yep.
Drums, Arcane Boot, Blink. He can follow up with his Night Stalker and Riki, who are just charging in and giving him all that information. I mean, 9 has to view... This is such fast time.
Super fast timers on the Riki.
They have to give Whitemon something. They have to find him a kill or something, because level 5, 13 minutes, like they desperately need Static Storm to try to bring themselves back into it. Not even just because of the CC, from the damage. Like, they just have no damage, no control of anything in this game so far. Halfway to Drums of Slama Kasane, but there's going to be significant answers. As Tundra, with Defusal done, aggression, name of the game for them this game.
If they see Tundra, they pretty much got to run.
I mean,
they're looking at Snake King. But again, this just feels like part of the greater plan for Tundra. Sure, Snaking goes down. They've got the Roar to keep back 9 temporarily, but he's still able to jump in. Bryle falls. And it's just at this point, you realize, going on Snaking, it's just never going to feel good for TSM because they know what's coming after it. And indeed, 3 heroes dying in return there for the attempt onto the Mirana.
I think this is going to be a pretty quick one, Owen. There's very little recovery outlet with this. And yes, I mean, Snake's just a bait. It's always the same
You got to ignore him.
Yeah.
If you see Snaking, you've got to look at the bigger picture and be like, hang on. If we see this Mirana, something else is coming, because every time it certainly is.
I bet Snake also, while he's dying, is just like, oh, I got a 4-man Starstorm because of it. Thank you. Now damage done, Yeah, this is devastating. And they're just relentless. With the way that 9 has this lead, he can kill anybody. Tomato is in a lot of trouble up here.
Defusal into the hammer. He has got Ari by his side. So should live this time, Tomato. But again, it's just time spent where he can't hit the creeps.
They know
they're just taking over the map.
And they know there's a ward there immediately. Snaking, he's going to be able to get at least the D ward on the sentry. Not on the obs ward, but the way that Tomato moved, it gave just clear advice to Tundra that that ward was there. 12-2. Another one.
Yeah, night time as well. Easy time for Skeeter to pick up a quick support kill. Maybe look for more Bryle. They've got eyes on him. Sentry gets laid down. Bryle goes out. Double kill for Skeeter. It's looking rough. It's looking rough. I mean, I guess that was the benefit of the Viper in the last game. They were able to make the game last a little longer, It was something to at least keep 9 in check in the mid lane, keep him on par. This game, 9's just taken over completely. I mean, it's not just 9, it's all 3 cores. There's a Radiant stun on Skeeter. 15 minutes in.
Still probably
how do you stop this?
I mean, they still don't have Disruptor 6, Owen. Wipeout, it's 16 minutes. This poor Disruptor's having the most difficult game I've ever seen him have. They need every little thing they can get. They just need to get some kills at this point. Tomato shows himself in the lane. Skeeter's like, I see my prey. Can't quite charge at him, but that's a hefty amount of creeps. 9, another DD.
Oh my goodness.
Level 12.
Ricky is ready to kill.
And they bait him somehow.
I think the Static Storm down. Ari, a couple of kisses flying his way. He'll tick out to the kisses from Aramis. They have caught 9 momentarily, but not long enough. And Tomato, he's just going to end up dying. 9 jumps back in, takes him out.
He's going.
And then the Black Hole 33 comes in. A 3-man Black Hole to seal the deal. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse for TSM. This has got to feel awful, Fogged. They're getting destroyed.
This could be one of those moments where you see a GG super early in it, because, I mean, 9, he's going super aggressive. He knows he has the backup of 33.
Oh my goodness. And then just, a frame perfect Black Hole from 33 catches the 3 remaining survivors. I mean, TSM, they'll be lucky that everyone didn't die there. They get some of them out of there.
9 wants more.
I mean, 9 wants to go again. He's looking beyond the tier 2. He's in on Ari.
Oh.
And Ari.
Oh.
Hey, maybe they can get 9. They can.
There we go.
All right. Ari picking up a tasty bit of gold there, and Snaking. He'll also get caught. So something here for TSM.
Bit of a throw there from 9.
That's a lot of money.
TSM will take it.
See how Ari decides to spend that. What's he got queued up? He's looking for the Blink Dagger. Now, but we're going to see this beautiful Black Hole again from 33. Right in on the 3 of them. Hammer to follow up as well. As I say, I think, lucky that Whitemon, I believe, was able to actually walk out of that one for a little longer. But, yeah. A bit of a punch back from TSM. They get 9. It's a big kill, but they're going to need a whole lot more of those big kills.
And
one's not going to be enough.
It's not one of the cores that get it either. It's not like Tomato gets the cleanup or anything. It's just like, yeah, it's these supports who get it. I like how they tipped Skeeter after everything happened. Their teammates tipped him. They're like, Skeeter, you're not even involved in the game. You're just playing Night Stalker on the other side. Boot to travel for Bryle, trying to greet it up. And I believe the drums of Slam are now done for Kasani. So let's see if somehow, with this type of itemization, they can come back. Battle Fury also on Tomato. Super greedy itemization, but maybe that's going to be what allows them to try to crawl back into this game. Grasping at straws here a little bit.
As Kasani found again.
9, 1, and 7. 9 just dictating pretty much all of this early mid game.
Dire's middle tower is under
He's
attack.
looking for more. I mean, it's just an illusion, but it's scouting.
And Skeeter's ready to get involved now.
Sure is.
He'll join the rest of the team. He's ready to fight beyond the tier 2.
Then
And they're looking for Tomato.
Can he even run?
Skeeter. He's going to be able to get in on top of Whitemon. 9 jumps forward. They're just diving the tier 2 tower here. Nothing for Whitemon to do. Now on top of Tomato. Scatter blast into Cookie. He's dead as well. Double kill for Skeeter. The kills, they're back online here for Tundra. 21 of 5.
Anytime anyone shows, they just get ran at. Skitter, he'll find another one. Top Ari. Farewell. And Kasani shows in mid, using the drums of Slam to farm. We'll be able to get away, but look at bottom. I mean, they're everywhere, right? They know that TSM's
everywhere.
greeting it up, and they're just going to chase them down.
Oh, it's going to be terrifying for TSM to get on the map. And Bryle, he takes a moment to sort of stand still and ponder his existence, but suddenly 9 and 33, they're in on top of him. He's dead. This is a rough one.
This is a real rough one.
It's a real rough one, and an impressive one from Tundra.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's their specialty. I mean, they'll find Snay, but
Takes him a bit of time.
will they
even find
will they?
Snaking?
No way, he lives.
I mean, he's got to die.
He
Yeah, he
accepts.
will.
He's like, I want to reset.
It takes what? It takes an Unleash, it takes a Static Storm. They have to throw down so much just to get the Murano at this point.
He is 4 of the 6 kills. They're just killing Snaking. And they are not so worth. TSM want to chase for more. Can they get 33 here? Not gonna. Zooms away.
On mid.
Uh-oh, Tomato.
They've got the kisses. Now, Tomato's trying to get his way out the smoke screen to look for a rebound off something, but he cannot do so with the Diffusal Blade slow in play.
Is under attack.
They're trying to farm because they've gone for such greed, but they're just, we said Tundra, they understand how to play versus the greed. We're the greed masters. We know exactly how to play versus this. 9, relentless.
Just throwing himself in.
The perfect tricky game.
Radiant
Ari?
are scanning.
They want him too.
I like that as well. That was like a 2-second smoke, just a little smoke to catch him up by that tiny distance to get a momentary speed boost there. And it just goes to show how aggressive Tundra are and getting away with it big time this game.
And meanwhile, Skitter just gets to do, what we were watching in the in-between of the games, the farm and chill. He's literally just farming and chilling, stacking
He is
camps.
having a great time. I think he turned up and got like a triple kill a little earlier, but other than that, he's hitting the creeps and he's doing a great job at it.
Yep, BKB's done.
13k net worth. Is about what, 5k ahead of Tomato right now.
Another smoke. They see any hero. I believe they had the ward top that saw the Invoker from earlier. Bryle's gonna have to TP out. But someone likely to get caught from this constant movement that Tundra's just been able to do. Kasani shows himself.
Oh, they know he's there.
Farewell. They don't even pop the Dark Ascension.
I mean, Nine's already got his eyes on the next target.
Oh, Tomato.
Look at the hammer connection. And Tundra, they're sweeping over the Static Storm. It's not going to hold him back or at least save Tomato. Tomato's dead again.
Snay wants more, but 33, he makes the call to go to Roche. 13,000 lead, doing literally anything they want on the map. Half of these things are happening during daytime, too. Skitter jumps in and he's just like, hello, killing you during daytime. Pop Dark Ascension afterwards. And yeah, an easy Roche finished up for them. Just a very well-executed game, and a lot of it spurring and spiraling out of control from how well this game from the Riki is, and from how well all 3 lanes went.
Regeneration.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Ryle,
attack.
he's getting closer to BKB and stuff, but yeah, these are just not answers for what Tundra has.
No, I mean, TSM, they're trying to group up and
Radiant's bottom tower
to take some sort of objective. They will finally be able to get that tier 1 tower down bottom, but on the verge of maybe losing the tier 2 in the mid. At the same time, 33 bringing the creep wave around on the top.
Tomato, he just needs BKB to ever be able to fight, but it's just such limited control, not such limited space for him to farm, because Tundra, again, look, I feel like they have so many smokes. I think they're constantly smoked, just looking for aggressive plays.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they're just getting away with this free pressure onto the tier 2 top. It it's in a situation this game where TSM, they just can't really turn up these tier 2 towers.
No, and when you bring up, gold lead, etc., and stuff like that is significant. If you bring up the hero levels as well, too, you can just look at that big separation of experience that's really coming out, too. It's the lowest hero, these 13, 14 supports are almost the same level as the highest hero on TSM, so it's ridiculous how much pressure they've been able to apply. And yeah, poor Whitemon, I mean, how much he's had to spend.
Well, they're going to see if they can catch Tundra by surprise. Smoke time from TSM. And they're looking at 9. And they'll get him in the Static Storm. You see the rest of Tundra heading over. That's 9 gone. They get a clean kill. It doesn't cost them anything in return. Bottom lane, Tomato's going for the TP out, but Snaking's there with the arrow. Puts a stop to the escape of Tomato, and the Moonlight Shadow is going to keep him invis. So Tomato can't finish off Snaking. Skeeter turns up for the action. And whilst they might have lost 9 in the mid, they take Tomato out down bottom.
Quick moves, immediately. It's a good move from TSM to do this, though. I feel like this is the best way that they can actually try to trickle back in, is making these 4-man rotations, but Tundra, they don't need 4 heroes to kill anyone. They just need 1 or 2. Skeeter, every time he shows up, just gets a kill immediately handed to him. They've set this man up perfectly for success. Level 20 on this Night Stalker.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Marcy's level 13.
How on earth do you recover against this?
You hope that they give you Black Hole and Ari 5-man Black Hole.
All right, let's see.
There you go. That's the only comeback I'm seeing.
I think so. He's got to come in with a big steal.
I don't think anything else would do it at this. Even that, they need probably a couple rounds of it. As BKB still on cooldown.
10 seconds for Bryle.
He used it earlier in mid when they were killing 9.
And Aramis is snaking the supports. They're looking to go for some action. They look to Whitemon, but Whitemon's able to turn and get the Static Storm. Tomato's in with the Unleash. Jumps in with a rebound, but 33. He's here with the Maleficent and Skeeter. He's on top of Tomato. Tomato surrounded as it's 2 dead on TSM. Soon to be more here as Kasane is trying to run.
Tundra's just having fun with them at this point. Now they actually have all 5 of the highest levels in the game. As Ari's trying to hide away in the trees. He will be able to hide for now. Snake placing incredibly deep vision to be able to watch any type of moves, just keep shutting them down, not letting them get any breathing room whatsoever. They actually are able to only farm what feels like 5% of the map right now, while Tundra has complete control of everything.
Let's see if they can find Ari here.
Sure can.
Another one. 34-7. 20k gold lead, without a doubt. Definitely one of the more one-sided games we've seen here in this league. And a full Octarine on 33. Manta style done on 9. They're just having fun now, Tundra.
Yep, just toying with him. 33's got the Midas queued after. Skeeter. Another one handed to him. Time to poke some high ground, too. Tomato.
Oh, he jumped in.
Tomato.
I mean, they're going to catch him. With a sleep into the arrow, Tomato, he's dead.
They barely even have to commit.
And, I mean, Skeeter's ready to just dive the high ground now. Goes beyond the tier 3, and indeed, it is absolutely over. 33 will drop down. One more celebratory black hole. He gets the steal, Ari, so
there you go.
At least gets to play it once this game. But that, well, if you could call it that, this was